And I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can of men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my, cause these, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly, I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma like.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at San Antonio, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, the Thunder, back 2.5 games.
Right now for the Thunder, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Aaron Gordon is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, VA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards, it means finishing your possession defensively, and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Here's Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by the Spurs. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And he comes up with a bucket.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Fox against Dort. Pass to Gordon. Vassell with it. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Screen by Gordon. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And for your Thunder Girls, come on everyone, make some noise!
Different look for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Gordon and connects, subbed in for Vassell. Spurs on D. It's a 5-point game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein's got 5.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Dort, and there's the drive. No good. That would have tied it.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
Thunder trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell's checked in for San Antonio. Caruso against Fox. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Wiggins.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And they'll get another chance. Now Williams. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Pass to Wiggins. Goes back up. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Now here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fox, that's good. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Davion Mitchell is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Connect, and it's Bassey in at the 5. Here's Paul. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
And San Antonio making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. Really left him alone that time. Williams has got 5 now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. And here's Connect outside. The Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams' shot is good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Bassey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Mitchell. San Antonio leading. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good on the shot.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
They set the pick. Pass to Bassey. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. Dort outside. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism we're talking about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Back to Williams. Dort, a screen on Vassell. Here's Williams. It's deflected. They get it back. Dort for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Castle misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Caruso against Paul. There's a screen. Williams in the post. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Bassey. Tipped. And stolen by Hartenstein. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Caruso, and he slams it in one-handed.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And we've got a timeout. Called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. To see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Now here's Fox. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Caruso against Robinson. Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. He drops it from range. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Dort's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Wembanyama, screen on Holmgren. Gordon, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
It's hauled in by Robinson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Please bring your attention courtside. It's the Storm Chasers.
Antonio. Castle's checked in for Robinson, and it's Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
To the inside. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Wembanyama. And now a three-point San Antonio lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time...
Yeah?
Question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Uneasy, too, on the layup. Castle's got his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Caruso pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Can't cash it in from close range. Thunder trail by 5. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Chris Paul. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They set the screen. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Connects checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here are your Thunder Girls.
And San Antonio making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And a chance here to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Thunder trail by 7. Wiggins outside. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Fox. 4 on the clock. Wiggins from long range. Gordon pulls it in.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And here's Fox. Give him 8. Fox hits it right through the contact.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Fox left side. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Down the stretch now. No fouls. We're in attack mode. Quick.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. But stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Connect. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Bassey in at the center position. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 11. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wallace. He's covered by Fox. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. Wallace has gotten his first basket of the night. Fox with the ball. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Down low. Connect. Misses the baby hook. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Now Wiggins launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassey's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. San Antonio leading by 11. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Champagnie shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Aaron Gordon's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Chris Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Gordon with a screen on Hartenstein. Wembanyama pass to Gordon. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 13. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. Dort outside. The three ball. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.